Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Let's talk for a few minutes. Listen, this is one of those videos that I'm going to want you to share it with your family, friends, and loved ones. This is very important as the new year Christmas is approaching, and we're going to start making resolutions for 2023. This is very important. First of all, my name is Larry Jones. This is Stock Up with Larry Jones. For those of you that are new to the page, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. If you've been rolling with me for a while, if you've ever hit the like button, I want you to hit it on this one. Make sure you don't fall for any spam in the comment section. I don't hold or trade anybody's money, don't have a WhatsApp, don't have an investing club. That's all. If they talk about AMZ and all of that, that's all scams on anybody's page. But listen, this is extremely important and I want everybody to hear it. And if you've heard it, I want you to be reminded of it as we make New Year's resolutions, okay? Listen, this is about side hustles. And I literally want to show you how simple it is, regardless of what you're doing right now. This is about how to side hustle your way into wealth, generational wealth. Okay. The first thing I want everyone to do is to get a side hustle. Now, let me help you with that. Let me help you with what side hustle. And everybody wants to know, what is the side hustle that's going to get me the money? Well, that answer varies from person to person. That's one of the things that a lot of people need to realize. It varies. Now, I know you see all of these thumbnails. This side hustle will get you this amount of money. That's not true. One person can kill it in one side hustle and another person could literally suck. All right. And I'm just going to give you in that same field. And I'm just going to just give it to you straight. Here's the truth. We've been lied to. We say, hey, do something that you like. You never work a day in your life. And that's not altogether true. Do what you're good at, monetize that, and then become passionate about it, okay? And every one of us have a unique skill set, whether you believe it or not, that people or other people will pay you for. And so for you, you need to find out what your skill set is. If you are good with diction, I'm horrible, I jack words up. If you are a good spell checker, you literally can spell check your way as a side hustle. Requires no gas. You can go on to companies like Fiverr, Fiverr, and job yourself out and take only the gigs that you want. And you can go at your own pace. Cut it on, cut it off. A lot of you guys are out there door dashing. That's another side hustle. Ubering, that's another side hustle. Amazon allows you the flex Amazon, where you can go deliver packages if you don't want to deal with people on your own rate. But here's the challenge. The challenge is that I am charging everyone that hears this video to get a side hustle for 1 year. And here's the caveat. You have to invest every penny of it. Now, if there's two in your household and you two agree and get together, husband and wife, then that's even more. And here's the challenge. I want you to create an extra $125 a week. Now, you guys can do the math. You know you could DoorDash for 2 hours a day and do that. You know that you can DoorDash or Uber 4 hours on Friday or 4 hours on Saturday and 4 hours on Sunday and get that. Okay? And so you guys know you can get more than that. You can pay for your gas and everything and still have $125. I just need you to do it for 1 year. Just 1 year. Whatever you can do, some of you guys can generate that with one job. Some of you guys can tutor and make $30 an hour, $25 an hour, and more. Some of you guys can babysit. Whatever your gift is. Some of you guys could teach music online. Find out what your why is and create a side hustle. There is so much. Some of you guys can make thumbnails for YouTubers like me, which is a field that we need, okay? So it's just so many things, but we need to get out of the box and think about things that we're not thinking about, not the traditional ways that you got to drive across town after you leave job number one to get job number two. Okay. My dad used to always say this: 2 jobs is for 2 people. And I understand what he's talking about. That means driving on the other side of town, and then after you leave your 8-hour job, and then working another 4 hours. But that's not the gift that God gave you. There's a scripture that says your gift shall make room for you. So find out what that gift is. Some people will literally pay to hear you talk. Some of you guys are podcasters. Some of you guys are YouTubers. You just simply need to get started. Now let's keep it moving. Now you say, hey, okay, we've created this $125 a week, right? And so what does that mean? $500 a month. And if you're lucky and blessed to have a mate that's on the same page with you, now you're talking about $1,000 a month. And remember, we have to invest it all. I did this through Uber some years ago. I shared with you guys. Hey, I get it. You go, hey, Larry, look, I don't know anything about the stock market. This is all difficult, trying to find the ticker symbol to these. I'm new to this. Listen, you can buy the overall stock market. Literally, the ticker symbol is VTI, right? Or you can just buy the top 500 companies. Ticker symbol VOO. What they are are ETFs. And they literally, you can make one purchase and have the entire stock market or 500 of the top companies and just buy that. Now, they don't run as much as the individual stock, but I believe that it needs to be part of everyone's portfolio, right? And so let's continue to look. See here, this is VTI. This is the overall stock market. Let's go to the top of 2008 before the bottom, because we know if we go from here to here, it's going to be a greater number. But let's go to the top of 2008, okay? And now let's go 10 years to 2018. Look at that. Still 100%. But if you go all the way till a day, you're still up 200%. And if we add VOO to this is a compare. And if we add VOO to this, and now you could see that they correlate together. So they kind of run the same, all right? VTI, which is the overall stock market, and VOO, which is the top 500 companies. Let's go to a company like Apple. Let's look at Apple. So if we go to Apple and we go to 2008, I'm going to keep it moving. If we go to Apple and go to 2008, look at that. So now if we go to 2018, look at that. You're talking about 659%. And even now, today, you're talking about 2,348% gains. And I'm just asking you to do this for 1 year. You want to know how to create generational wealth? Just be consistent. And I know someone's saying right now, I could hear you. What makes you think, Larry, that this is going to continue to happen? And I'm going to ask you this question. What makes you think just because you're starting now that it's going to stop happening, that Apple is going to stop running? I got the receipts. So here's the deal. You know that after a 10-year run, after the last hard recession, after a 10-year run, somebody said it's not going to continue to go up. And it still went up 1,400%, right? Look at that. And then it continued to go up at its height. Now, here's what's happening. As you can see, we have been going like here. We've been steady going down, down, down. That's what's been happening. Let's go to Microsoft. I'm just giving you good blue chip companies, right? Let's do the same thing. Let's go to 2008 right here. Let's go 10 years. Look at that, 246%. And even now we're 700, let's say 800% with that. All right. Now let's go to Google. Let's go to 2008 again, right? And let's just go to 2018. Look at that. Again, 420%. And even now, 746%. And even look at the fall off. So we're down 31%. Do you think we're going to get to this number again? Yes, history shows you that regardless of the valleys and the hills, right? Regardless of the hills and the valleys, regardless of the hills and the valleys, or the valleys and the hills, it continues to run up and it doesn't stop. So I'm showing you Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and then I'm going to add Tesla to that. If you just do $125 a week with that side hustle, and I'm just charging you to do it for 1 year, you are literally building generational wealth. And if you say, hey, I don't want to try those because, I just don't want to watch them, then just do VTI or VOO. Buy the overall stock market or buy the top 500 companies in the overall stock market. But I would diversify and get 5 of these. And here's another good thing about $125 a week and $500 a month. If you open up a Roth IRA, then they allow you to invest in a Roth IRA. And when you go to pull the money out, it's already pre-taxed, meaning you won't have to pay capital gains tax when you pull it out. So if you want to retire early, this is simple. Just be consistent. You don't have to go and search for the hot stock, the penny stock, and all of that. You literally can buy. VTI is showing you Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon. It's literally that easy. Yeah, there's going to be other stock that nobody knows. Nobody has a crystal ball that will just go up 1,200%. They'll go up more than these. But these have a proven track record. Okay? You need a broker that allows you fractional shares, okay? So you could buy equal amounts of all at the same time. Now, Fidelity allows that. You have to manually go in and adjust it every pay period and actually buy the stock physically with fractional shares. But with Webull, you actually can set it, your top 5 stock, and you can purchase fractional shares, and you could tell Webull one time to do it every pay period, okay? And you're done. You'll never have to do it again. And if you do it on Webull and later on you want to send it to Fidelity or Schwab or one of the legacy brokers, you could also do that. You could do that at the end of the year. But to have a Roth IRA, you just need a job. You need income. And for those of you that are older and you still working or still have income, you have a job, and you're not even able to max that out, and find someone in your family to help fund it. And then you could do that. You could do it for your children and your grandchildren. And so that's how you could truly side hustle your way. Find out what your side hustle is. Find out what you're good at and just start DCAing, okay? And if you want to wait for the beginning of the year, then it's good. Then just cash up. Just cash up in Webull. Just cash up in Fidelity. It doesn't matter. Just cash up whatever platform you have. I do offer Webull. It'll be our top link below on this one, but it doesn't matter what broker you use. Just get started. Now, you're using your side hustle. Now you can continue to live the exact same lifestyle you've been living. Just do this for 1 year. And why 2023 is so important? Because we've fallen, the market has fallen all of 2022. And I believe the hardest recession will happen in 2023. So there's going to be a lot of these are going to be on discount, just like 2008, and then we run again. But remember, get the side hustle. Make sure you stay diligent and invest it all. And watch how quick it ramps up in a few short years. Just be dedicated for a minimum of 5 years and see what happens. If this has helped you, number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, share this with your friends and family and say, hey, January 1st, 2023, we are going to, as a family, start on this journey. All right. Hopefully this helped you. Live, love, laugh, and learn.